Hello and welcome to the November-December podcast. Yeah, we kind of ran a little long there. We're kind of in through Thanksgiving, heading for Christmas. So figured get this done and out of the way. And so the November-December podcast is right now. For those that had a Thanksgiving, let's hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And let's also hope that you didn't invite 10,000 people over to your house. And that's the reason why we have all the spikes. So our gang should know much better than that. So I'm trusting you didn't do something kind of like that. Okay, first thing is, remember, my little number one here is that we are still working with the skeleton crew here. So we have some of you calling in saying, hey, listen, I tried to call, nobody answered the phone. That's because we're probably working with someone here physically in the building that we're taking care of. And we don't really want to run to answer the phone when we're trying to work on somebody. And you would appreciate that if you were here trying to buy something and we're explaining something to you and the phone's ringing. So just leave a message. We will call you back. As you know, Kiana does call you back right away. So really keep that in mind. We are still operating in a COVID environment. So most of our staff is not here. Okay? Okay, number two, reminder to get your instructor network information done. Go to your instructor network, get your 2020 updates. They're right there on the right-hand side when you open your instructor network. Click on that and get those done. Send them in to admin@ppmems. That's Kathy's address. So you want to send them in to her, not to me, because then I just have to forward them to her, which I can do for you. But if you send them into admin, it's a lot quicker to get that information in, upload it, everything done. So remember, time's clocking on here, so go there and do the updates. They do not take long. I think it's a total like 20 minutes. Remember, you have to do the basic life support and the heart saver. Those of you that are ACLS need to do the ACLS. Those that are PALS need to do the PALS. Okay, we've got some of our BLS people doing the ACLS and the PALS. Doesn't hurt anybody, but not really necessary. Okay, we'll be sending out shortly a link that will be coming out in our newsletter that will link back to all the new testing material. Not a lot of difference in the old test versus the new test. Okay, you know that major changes here really were pediatric ventilation and a couple ACLS stuff for peds. So not a lot of things new in the test, but the new tests are going to be out there. A reminder that when you buy the instructor bundle, which has all the new videos and the new instructor manual, all that, we are drop shipping those directly from our distributor directly to you. Instead of trying to bring them in, repackage them, and send them back out again, we're trying to do a shortcut, cut one step out, get them off as soon as we can, and right to you as soon as possible. Remember, though, that the mail is still kind of screwed up, to put it mildly. We are still finding stuff that should have been there in 1 or 2 days, taking 2 weeks to get there. We're tracking numbers, and it says that the post office hasn't even received it yet when we actually took it down the day the order was placed and put it in the post office. So yeah, please bear with our postal service as they try to get this mess straightened out. And of course, we're running right into the Christmas holidays as well. So all the shipping boxes and everything is along with your bundle. So please be aware, we're not trying to shortcut you there. We're trying to get it as fast as possible to you. Okay, the holiday dates, so that you make notes of this. This will also be in the newsletter, but we'll be closing December the 24th through the 28th. So nobody will be here. You can leave a message. When we get back, we'll check the messages as always. Then we'll be closing December the 31st and January 1st, obviously New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We'll be opening back up January the 2nd for normal operations and then into the new year. And let's hope that 2021, it's got to be better than 2020 was. Okay, one of the new things we literally just got, and you see that sitting here in front of me, this baby right here. It's electrostatic sprayer. Unique thing about electrostatic sprayer is that instead of just sitting a surface, it literally wraps itself around the surface because the liquid is actually a charged particle that's going out. And so we're adopting the electrostatic sprayer now, and at the end of each day, all of our classrooms, as well as offices, will be sprayed down with a hospital-grade disinfectant that will literally wrap around everything sitting in the open and disinfect it. Has to sit on surface for 1 or 2 minutes, but since it's the end of the day, not a problem. So that's what we're doing. The newest thing we're doing as far as trying to keep people safe and disinfecting everything every day, every time. That does not preclude the fact that we do wipe down the mannequins literally in between everything and during. So that's all taking place too. So far, so good, knock on wood. We did have our COO come down with COVID. She caught that at another part-time job she was working. I was pretty much down for the count for almost a little over 2 weeks. Luckily, there were some scary times there, but she's back with us and back operational. She got her clearance and came back today, so I'd like to thank goodness that she's back and well and didn't go the direction of ICU and CCU. So hang in there, folks. We're not through this yet. Vaccines are just now starting. Hopefully for the next podcast, many of you, hospital personnel especially, will have gotten their shots and be gearing up for the shot too. And we'll put this thing behind us in 2021. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. As always, if you think of something or want to call me, best to text me first. Text me, let me know who you are and your question, and I'll get right back to you, either text or call you. Remember, just don't call, because if I don't have the number in my system, I won't answer, because I really don't need any more car warranty systems, since that seems to be every call on my cell phone now. Okay, so listen, have a happy new year and a great Christmas holiday. For my non-Christmas friends, happy holidays to all you guys too. And let's hope everybody's back come the new year and well. Okay? Thank you guys.